To dig deep into the foxhole, that's where we go, the basement of Dustin Fox, a former Ohio State football player. Looking very studious tonight, Dustin. You've got your glasses on. You look like you've been doing some studying over this Ohio State win over Michigan. Your thoughts over yesterday's game?
I thought it was a big win. I don't think anything happened that was unexpected for Buckeye fans, and they came out and did what they needed to do early in the game, and they got the big win. Why
do you think Ohio State was so successful yesterday, especially after the way Michigan started the game? They looked like they could do some damage, but Ohio State stayed the course and did what they needed to do.
Yeah, I think part of it had to do with how our defense got a beat on Denard Robinson there in the early second quarter. They had a little bit of success early with the first couple drives, but I think it was very, very critical when we got the kickoff return for a touchdown after they scored to get the quick answer. I think it sort of silenced them and silenced a little bit of their momentum they had there going.
We'll talk about the bowl in a second, but this time of year, this time between Michigan and the bowl game, seems to be a critical time for Ohio State football. It's one less week this year because the season was pushed back, but what needs to happen now to be successful in a bowl game? Because oftentimes Ohio State looks rusty when they go to the bowl because they've been off for so long.
Yeah, it's a delicate situation because there's a fine line between how much you want to work the guys and how much time you want to give them off. And I think Tresses needs to sort of adjust the way he's done it in the past, you know, to get the guys ready to go, I think a little bit quicker than he has in over the last few years.
What is it, though? What has been the protocol in the past compared to what you think they should do now?
Like I said, it's hard to say. I'm not a head football coach at a big university, but it's difficult because now you had the game this past weekend. The guys will have probably a week or two off here, maybe 10 days, and then they'll come back and get after it. And it's just difficult because you don't know who you're preparing for until sort of the last minute, so to speak, because you have teams that are still playing the conference championship games, and we don't know who we're going to play in. Most likely it's going to be they're going to be in the Sugar Bowl or the Orange Bowl. Just don't know an opponent yet, though.
What's your gut feeling on the bowl game at this point? A lot of people are saying Sugar Bowl, Arkansas maybe, who knows?
Yeah, I'm hearing the Sugar Bowl against Arkansas, which would be a tremendous matchup. I think that'd be a great challenge for us, and I'd be really excited to see that game because in the past we haven't fared too well against the SEC teams, and then this year we haven't really faced anybody who has been notable as far as a victory for us. So I want to see that matchup.
All right, Dustin, last question for you. Do you like the way things are set up now, the way the BCS has it, or do you think that they should go to a tournament format? You've actually played in this format, so your thoughts on that?
How would fans feel if they wanted to let computers decide who was going to play in the Super Bowl every year? Think about that. No, I think they got to have something change. You're going to have all these undefeated teams this year. I mean, there's going to be probably one team for sure on the outside looking out. On the outside looking in, that's TCU. I think they're going to have to do something here relatively quickly.
All right, Dustin, we look forward to talking to you inside the foxhole over the next few weeks as Ohio State gets ready for what should be a BCS bid. We're not sure yet, but boy, if it's not, I'll be really surprised.
Yeah, it'll be a BCS, don't worry.